So heat of combustion. So what is heat of combustion? The heat of combustion of a substance, which is also known as the calorific value or the energy value. It can be defined as the amount of heat liberated when a given amount of substance undergoes combustion. Usually, heat of combustion is considered to be a synonym of calorific value, which can be defined as the total amount of energy liberated when a given mass of substance undergoes complete combustion in the presence of oxygen under standard condition for temperature and pressure. Usually, the potential of hydrocarbons that are used in fuels are expressed in terms of calorific values. So, based on the combustion reaction, they undergo with oxygen to form water or carbon dioxide. So, it can be noted that the heat of combustion of substance can be expressed in terms of following units, that is energy in joules or kilojoules. So energy liberated when 1 mole of fuel undergoes complete combustion with oxygen. Then energy in joules or kilojoules. Energy liberated when 1 gram of or kilogram of fuel undergoes completely combustion with oxygen. And third is energy liberated when 1 liter of fuel undergoes complete combustion with oxygen. So, heat of combustion of substance can be expressed in 3 ways. 1 mole, 1 gram or 1 liter of fuel undergoes complete combustion, either mole, gram or liter. So, it can also be noted that the heat of combustion of fuel can be calculated with the help of bomb calorimeter. So now how can the heat of combustion to be determined? So heat of combustion is often categorized in 2 types. So first is higher calorific value, also known as gross calorific value or higher heating value, and second is lower calorific value, also known as net calorific value or lower heating value. So we'll discuss determination of each of these types of heat combustion. Okay, so let us discuss determination of higher calorific value and lower calorific value. Okay, the higher calorific value of substance can be determined by bringing back all the combustion products into the initial temperature. So it is important to note that this also involves the condensation of any vapor that is produced during the combustion reaction. It can also be noted that these measurements are known to be performed under certain standard conditions in which temperature of reaction environment is kept at 25 degrees Celsius. So the gross calorific value can be considered to be similar to the thermodynamic combustion heat, as the reaction enthalpy transition assumes a specific compound temperature before and after the combustion. So in which case the combustion water is condensed into a liquid. So it can also be noted that the gross calorific value takes into account the latent heat of vaporization of water in the final combustion product. So it is quite useful for measuring heat values of fuel where condensation of reaction product is possible, as is the case in a space heat gas fired boiler. Okay, so this is one example. So let us discuss how to determine lower calorific value. The lower calorific value of a substance, also referred as the net calorific value, and the lower heating value of the fuel. So it can be determined by subtracting the value of the latent heat of vaporization of water formed in the reaction from the value of gross calorific value. So these forms of expressing the heat of combustion involves the assumptions that any water formed during the combustion reaction is in the form of vapor. Therefore, the energy that was expended during the reaction to convert the water into water vapor is considered during the calculation of this quantity. So the lower heating value calculations assume that the water portion of the combustion process is in the vapor phase at the end of combustion reaction, as compared to the higher heating value, which assumes that all the water in the combustion process is in liquid state after the combustion process. So the lower calorific value presumes that there is no recovery of latent heat of water vaporization in the fuel and the reaction materials. So this is useful in comparing fuels in the case where the condensation of combustion products is impossible and where heat cannot be used as temperature below 150 degrees Celsius. So to learn about heat combustion and other important concepts, so let us have some discussion. So what is importance of heat combustion? So the concept of heat combustion of fuel is extremely important when it comes to the fuels that are used in internal combustion engine. It is useful in internal study of internal combustion engine. The fuels that are used in internal combustion engines are often selected based on their calorific values. A value that denotes the heat of combustion of fuel. The greater the heat of combustion of fuel, the greater the amount of power that can be produced from it inside the internal combustion engine. Okay. So then what is the SI unit of calorific value? So calorific value reflects the amount of energy emitted when fuel and substance undergoes a complete combustion process. So this term is usually used in order to indicate the energy capacity of the substance. So the SI unit of calorific value is joule per kilogram or kilojoules per kilogram. Then what is the lower calorific value and what is the higher calorific value? So we discussed how to determine LCV, that is lower calorific value, and how to determine higher calorific value. Here higher calorific value is a term that denotes the amount of heat or energy emitted from fuel burning when its byproducts are concentrated to recover some of the energy generated from burning. In comparison, the term lower calorific value denotes amount of energy emitted from fuel's combustion when its byproduct escape freely from reaction environment. Okay, this is about combustion of fuel. Okay, this is about heat of combustion, which is also known as calorific value. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can write down your doubts in chat box. Okay, thank you very much.